Austin, I'm going to start off with the real tough question for you here. Who's your favorite hockey team?
Favorite hockey team?
Favorite hockey team.
Favorite hockey team, man. I'm going to have to go because I'm a Carolina boy. I'm going to have to go with the Hurricanes because I really don't follow hockey that much.
Do you know what a blue line is?
A blue line? Is that like where the goalie sits behind or something?
But you don't know what you
I know what the checkered line is.
Hey, tell us about why, you're in the heart of Dow country up here. Why is it always important for you to do things for the mother area of Dow Chemical?
Well, I mean, they're a huge partner of ours, and they do so much for our race team. And, they're a great company that has put a lot into our program and going up there and meeting employees and kind of getting on the same page because we do a lot of similar things as far as our efforts as a team. They work together as a team. They're all about science and technology just like us. And it's fun going up there and seeing the different things that they're developing right now.
Let me ask this, Art Lewis here. Given the cost of putting a NASCAR car on the track, what do these sponsorships mean to you, Dow and everybody else?
Well, you really become part of a family when you're with them because it's a partnership where you're trying to gain from both sides on the racing track and then also as a business, a partnership and showing your car out front and that Dow Diamond running up front.
Talk about last weekend's race. Your thoughts on after the race in Las Vegas there?
Yeah, it was a solid race for us, top five, and that's what we're trying to do this year, put together great finishes, and that's just another one to start off the year. And I think we had some mistakes during that race that might have caught us a little bit at the end. We had a shot, I think, to win that race with the car we had. And, but I'm proud of the recovery. We never gave up. We fought hard. I mean, we were 2 laps down at one point, and to come back from that, you don't hear that anymore in the Cup Series. So I'm excited about this year. Our cars are fast, and when they're fast, it's fun to drive.
Good thing. Can you talk about some of the rule changes and how they're different from last year to this year?
Yeah, we've gone to a lower downforce package that I think has created some better racing at the track. You've seen some really close finishes so far. We've also been working on our tires to make them fall off more. So you really got to get to the track and race. I think you see better racing throughout the field. I came from 23rd to 13th in one run last week, and you really a lot of fun out there right now. So I think it's a positive for NASCAR, and more fans will be showing up the track to see better racing.
Hey, Austin, question I have for you. We have a hockey team here, the Saginaw Spirit, and that's where your car is going to be displayed on Saturday night. And team chemistry for us is critical for success with our hockey team. And I'm sure the same is similar for you and your team. I guess explain to us team chemistry and how does that work within NASCAR so you can work at your peak performance?
Well, I mean, you start off with the pit crew. Each one of them are athletes, and they got to go over the wall, and they have a job that they are set out to do. And coming down to the last minute when the crew chief makes the call for 2 tires 4, we have plays just like any other team when they're going over the wall that they will execute and try and get off pit road as fast as we can. So minimizing time on pit road is huge. And then as far as from mechanical side, I travel to the track every weekend with a group of mechanics that work on the car, and it is very important to have fast race cars. And what they do to the car, working on it throughout a weekend, can make or break you. So you're kind of living with these guys like a family each every weekend. You got to be able to get along. You got to be able to talk to your guys and be able to, tough love it is what it is, because we got to go perform and go out there and run good and be able to tell each other how to improve. And that's a good part about our team right now. We're like a family. We can talk to each other and get on each other when we make mistakes, but we know that no one else can. We work together and you got thick skin in the racing business because you got to be able to run good and compete.
Let me ask you about safety for a minute. We've seen major sports pull back a little bit. Football, really worried about concussions. Baseball's gotten rid of the slide rule in the second base now. There's a lot of bumping and pushing and grinding on the track. do you see NASCAR ever backing away from that and making you guys space a little more?
No, I don't think so. I think you'll see good hard racing every weekend in a NASCAR race. That's what this sport was created on, is hard racing. And what we've done is put in great companies like Dow that have made our cars safer on the track. And NASCAR has implemented a group of safety guys that go over different impacts. Every week they're working to make our cars safer. So we can race hard. And when you get in a wreck, you see one like I had last year at Daytona, which was a terrible wreck. And for me to get up and walk away and be racing the next weekend, it shows you a testament to all the safety and technology that's been going under our cars.
Also, we have a question here, too, from a rabid Austin Dillon fan and a NASCAR fan. And, Josh, I'll let you take it from there.
Hey, Austin, this is Josh Whitney. You had your career best finish at fourth at MIS. What makes MIS one of your favorite tracks?
I think the biggest thing is it's a really big, fast track where you can kind of move around and find speed with an arc. And any place that's fast, I seem to gravitate to. 1.5 miles, big tracks. I like to hold that gas pedal down, and that place allows me to do it. We've been faster in the past. Hopefully we can go to Victory Lane there. It's near our partner Dow's home, and hopefully we can go to Victory Lane.
Hey, Austin, this is Mike from the Spirit. You raced for your grandfather's team and in the iconic number 3 car. Can you kind of elaborate what it means to race for your grandfather and his car?
Yeah, I mean, it's a family organization, and it was built off of great relationships. And I love running for my grandfather, man. It means so much to be able to compete in the highest level of NASCAR and race his cars with the number 3 on the side of it. And it's been fun. I'm really close to RCR and all its employees there in Welcome, North Carolina. And I enjoy going to the track representing the RCR brand.
Question for you. Going into Phoenix, your thoughts?
Yeah, Phoenix is a tough track. Usually a lot of heat out there. We've worked in the off season to try and get our short track program better. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we've improved on, and hopefully we can come out there with another top 10 finish.
Hey, Austin, just to be clear, you and Slugger are friends now, because it didn't sound like during the races last week that you guys were really seeing eye to eye there.
We're seeing eye to eye. It was just, it's like two brothers getting into each other to tell each other to get our heads in the game, and it's part of it, I think you look at Tom Brady and his receivers, when they throw a touchdown or he makes a mistake, they get into each other. It's part of being a good team, being able to talk to each other. Probably not the right way to talk to each other, but it definitely puts you in check and lets you know, hey, let's get together. We've got a chance to win this race and get our heads in the game.
Leading off that real quick, obviously, you had your little spat, but you then got focused and had a good finish.
Yeah, you never give up. You never lose your mind, and that's where you see guys that have something go wrong and they get into each other and they go sit on the bench or pull themselves out. The good ones recover from mistakes, and you got to move on, like Slugger said. But at the same time, we got to learn from our mistakes. We can't have those happen when we have good race cars. So we just want to capitalize on everything. We're trying to eliminate mistakes just like any other team. And I'm a huge sports fan, so I watched a lot of sports and played a lot of sports growing up. And you got to be able to take criticism, and if you're going to give it. So I get it quite a bit at the racetrack, making sure that I'm doing my job in the race car, and I listen to them and try and develop my skills as best I can, and they can too. I know that when we make mistakes, we know when we make mistakes, but it's just one of those things you got to capitalize from it, move on, and we did that this weekend. So it shows you we've got a team that competes and are ready for a win, I think, to go to Victory Lane.
Anybody else have anything for Austin here?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Good luck.
Good luck, Austin.
Thanks, guys.